I want to do Edo sightseeing. You be tour guide. I will give swords back as thanks.
Sorry, forget about
I
it.
can't.
You're shit out of luck. We don't know
I
nothing
can't.
We'll take you wherever you
Why
want.
is this so funny right now?
Today, we will be reacting to episodes 5 and 6 of ever Samurai Champloo. How'd I do?
That was alright.
Okay, felt pretty good about it. Super excited to jump into these two episodes. Where we left off was on the two-parter, Hellhounds for Hire. Very solid two-parter. Have no idea where it's going to be going in these two episodes, but I'm all in, and I'm freaking ready. How about you, Megan?
Same.
Let's just jump right into it with our reaction first to episode 5, Artistic Anarchy. If you'd like to see the full uncut, unedited, uncensored version of these reactions and all of our previous reactions, all you got to do is go to patreon.com/volume1pod or even click join somewhere next to the subscribe button on this video to become a YouTube member. We are episodes ahead for our members, so consider checking it out for yourself if that sounds like something you would be interested in. And you can even check out our Patreon for free for the first 7 days to see if it's right for you. With that out of the way, though, on to the reaction.
The year is 1888. A lone painter who held a deep admiration for an ukiyo-e painting that he'd encountered in Paris made his way to the Arles province in search of a Japanese sun, which he'd seen in his mind's eye. Once he arrived, his dream was to live and work together with the many artists there. Only one artist turned up, and unfortunately, their communal life lasted less than 2 months. The name of the artist he met there was Gauguin, the name of the man who was fascinated by the ukiyo-e painting. The man who continually
Van Gogh.
painted sunflowers was Vincent van Gogh. But let's set aside that part of our tale for the time being.
Whoa.
What? You're kidding, right? It costs that much?
Well, you getting on board or not?
Give me a discount?
Forget it. If you haven't got the money, then I suggest you try swimming across.
Quad.
And now the hands of the clock turn back more than 100 years. My name is Manzo Sakami. I'm with the secret police. I slice away with no concern for the edge of my sword. It's because of
The
that
chewing.
that people
I
call me
know.
Manzo
It's
crazy.
the Saw. I just arrived here. There'd been a rash of disappearances of adolescent girls from this area. I was here to find out why.
Detective.
Girl.
That's right. Girls a lot like this one.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. You're serious? You mean you'll pay for everything?
You bet.
Oh, Predator. Predator alert.
20 orders of grilled squid and some tea.
That VA always plays the slimiest bastards.
Thanks, buddy.
We're in your debt.
This guy'll pick up our tab.
You need to go out there and earn our boat fare. Got it?
Yeah.
Wait, don't move. Stay right there.
Sicko
Move.
weirdo.
What is it?
I think I'll call it Backwards Beauty. Excuse me. My name's Morinobu Ishikawa.
Backwards beauty.
I'm a struggling young artist. Pleased to meet you.
Whoa. Whoa,
Okay.
girl.
What a charming smile he has.
She's very taken by him.
So they
I-
think as they're being
yeah, I
deceived,
know.
soft-skinned that he's
Oh my god. Oh
Jesus
my god. Bro, have you
Christ.
seen the images like that though? The historical
Yeah.
like paintings or whatever pieces of art like that?
Porn.
Crazy. Fucking crazy.
We're all amateur models for ukiyo-e paintings.
Who are you? You're standing in a light. Move! Mess with us and you're a dead man.
What's the deal?
Nah, I can handle you guys with these.
Say what?
Whoa. Damn. Up to the
Oh.
roof.
1, 2, 3. Damn, is that it? Start jumping.
Is he like
Ew.
robbing them?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's sick. 1, 2.
We won't forget this!
Whoa, backwards
There.
beauty.
That's one of mine too. You know, I strongly believe that in the future, ukiyo-e paintings will feature amateur models too.
Hey, what about this one? Did you paint it too?
Of course I did.
The sunflowers are beautiful.
Sunflowers.
Unfortunately, most people think ukiyo-e art is nothing but pop star posters. I swear, when it comes to art, this country is completely clueless. It gets to me sometimes, and I just want to move overseas and paint there. You know, what I'd really like to know is if you'd consider joining me and entering the world of art. It's simple, really. You just have to model for me, that's all. And I'll even pay you for your time. Ever since the first moment I've met you, I've had chills running up and down my spine. I must paint you no matter what.
Well, gee, I don't know.
Couple hundred years in the future, and this man would be hanging out at the mall. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
You ever seen
Scouting.
ships like that
Mhm.
before?
outside of Eclairs and shit.
Right.
Whoa,
Yes, but I was always
grill
under the
master.
impression that European ships could only dock at Nagasaki.
If a governor's taken to task for it, he can say the ship was in distress. I'm sure they feel it's worth the risk because banned European goods fetch a very high price around here.
Black Geen to 3-1. Sorry, that was presumptuous of me.
Sorry, I'm just
Wait,
better at this
where
shit than you are.
why not sit down and join me in a game?
I've no money. I haven't even got enough for the ferry.
Well, if you've got no money to bet, why not put your life on the line? We could always play for that.
But-
If you're able to defeat me, then this money is yours.
If not, I
Lose,
kill you.
pledge your life to me.
Like what?
Damn.
Ooh,
Don't
that
get too
looks good.
cocky.
How much can I get for this?
He's wasting all the money on food.
Gentlemen, feel free to browse.
I'm sorry, ma'am. There's trouble.
Oh.
God damn.
You expect me to believe that someone
With the
mugged
rings on.
Yakuza?
Please, ma'am. It's the truth.
It had better not happen again.
Looks like a fish man.
Mm-hmm.
The boat fare. Oh, crap. Hey, how you doing?
Give me more money.
Get your ass back here! No way, you bastard!
What the heck are you up to now?
Look who's talking. What's up with you and Loverboy there?
You've got it all wrong. You see, I am here for a modeling job.
Damn, you got away.
Doesn't even care.
Yeah, I know.
Foo.
Foo.
Maybe it's not him.
It is. It's not working.
Needs more clothes on.
Yeah. Something about the clothes. Look at his long ass fucking
Yeah, nasty.
nails, bro.
Just a little further. Down about here.
I literally knew it.
Wait a sec, it's not what you're thinking! I'm not asking this because I'm some sort of pervert. Oh! What we're doing here is all for the sake of art.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Changed really quick.
I'm over here, I can't see anything. All right now?
Oh, she's picking up what he's putting down. Get the fuck out.
Since
The
I've been working
shoulders.
stakeout, I've
That was back in the day when the shoulder.
Damn, damn, bro. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Catch your breath.
By the
God
way,
damn.
This is my truncheon blade.
Whoa.
It would normally be used
What
as a
blade?
billy club, but when you adapt it as I have, it makes an excellent weight loss tool that you can use whenever you find you have a
What
spare
the
moment.
fuck?
He's working out.
That shit is so funny.
Big deal is going down tomorrow.
Now get back and see what else you can find out.
Sir.
This guy's crazy.
He is. I love him though. Whoa.
Whoa.
Ancient glory hole.
For Pete's sake.
Who's there?
You're not bad at this, are you? Where'd you become such a skillful player?
I learned at the dojo. In both shogi and swordplay, the key is to read ahead. Battles are decided by thinking beyond your opponent. That is what my master taught me.
Fascinating.
Although we played often, I was never once able to defeat him.
And with swords, did you beat him there?
Foo.
It's finished.
It's not right.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well done.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
This
This
is part of
guy.
my job.
You tricked me. You had this whole thing planned, didn't you?
Bro.
Hold still.
Oh hell no! I knew this guy
My, the
was
sun's gone
fucking
down. Let's continue this.
sussy.
Cheater.
Clumsy of me.
He's like, I remember where every piece was.
No, for real.
Nah,
Wasn't it on this space?
No. You're a cheater, bitch.
bro. Game over after that. Okay, sorry. Bets off.
Yeah, for real.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh.
Make it sound like an animal. You're imagining things.
Fuck this
Well,
fool.
well, you're certainly in a big hurry. Where are you going?
Oh, oh, oh.
You've been so busy with this art nonsense lately that you never stop by to see me anymore.
Oh, he's a victim too.
Yeah, he is. But he's doing bad shit.
No, he is, he is, he is, he is.
Lifestyle of yours.
Oh my God,
I
kimono
can't
open
let
and
you go
everything.
home tonight.
I have a stomachache.
Run.
It hurts. It's been bothering me all day. Sorry, I just don't think I'm up to it tonight.
Huh?
Tomorrow. I'm gonna get you out of there.
He's like that kid in school that would draw nasty pictures for the other kids.
That's fine.
You. How many other girls have you conned like this?
For real.
Millions.
Yeah, you are not. You are not
When I first started, I didn't know what was going on.
right.
Of course, I had suspicions, but I did nothing. It was easier for me to look the other way. An ukiyo-e artist could never make ends meet without doing something like this.
You're making excuses for yourself?
It's always the right choice,
Could
bitch.
you do that to me?
I get it. What you prefer is a young girl like this one. You're aware of what happens to people who are foolish enough to mess with my merchandise.
Someone needs to kill this hoe.
Yeah.
Where is she? It's not like I really give a rat's ass.
Well, it appears you're not willing to sacrifice that piece yet.
I always appreciate your patronage. Were you looking for anything in particular today? Ah, nice choice. You have an eye for quality.
Oh, foo.
Doing it with a squid.
What ancient hentai?
No, it is.
In you go.
Damn, they beat his ass.
Stud, you would have been fish food a long time ago.
This guy just looks crazy with his,
Yeah, he's a character design is crazy.
his like gray long
Where'd your
nails.
model go?
You gotta save her. If we don't do something soon, she's gonna be sold.
Just accept it, will you?
What the hell's in here? It weighs a ton.
You idiots don't hurry up, she'll beat us up again.
When I do an ukiyo-e painting of a young girl, it goes up in a rental library by the harbor. But it's not real.
Oh.
It's just a front. They take
They
the ukiyo-e
pick
paintings I've
which
done
one.
and use them as a slave trade catalog. to
Oh
sell the
my
girls to the Europeans.
god. Whoa, whoa,
Oh.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
He took so long. He fell asleep in there.
Son of a bitch, they got away.
This
This
guy's
guy's
awesome.
This guy's so.
Bro, I'd watch a whole show with this fool in it.
Oh. Fuck these fools up like you
For real.
have been. Like, fuck them up. Jump on that shit. Boom.
Stay back!
Whoa.
Bro, these guys are so bad at their job.
They're awful.
Oh, my
God damn. What about the rest of the girls in the barrels and shit? Oh, shit.
Please don't hurt me.
Dude, kill him. Like, he needs to die. All these people need to die. Okay, well, they're gonna try to steal her again, so you need to get her.
God, it looks painful.
Hold it right there. You're under arrest, ma'am.
Why? What's the meaning of this?
Got her.
I'm a law-abiding booklender. I've done nothing.
For Pete's sake! There's no way this sleazy bookstore is legit. I saw through this scam of yours a long time ago. Your bookstore's been a front for slave trafficking with those foreign ships. She's a witness. This is evidence, and that'll put you away.
Oh.
Sir?
For Pete's sake, using ukiyo-e prints as a catalog, that was very clever. But in the end, it was your downfall.
Checkmate.
Now come along peacefully.
Oh, it's him?
Oh, it's this fool too.
Well done. At least now
Whoa.
I can go with no regrets.
So if you don't mind, we'll take you in now.
This guy is fucking crazy, bro.
Hey, they're fake.
We had a deal, didn't we?
I guess they're not.
Bro, that detective, I love him.
He
That's
was the best.
fucking comedy gold.
Even though he looked like he wasn't doing anything.
I came away with a little booty of my own.
Gross! What is this stuff? Porno? You two are disgusting.
They're both reading it.
I mean, they got her a copy too, though, you know.
They really did.
Backwards Beauty. Is that you?
I'm really sorry for tricking you. I told you I got chills when I first saw you. That
Nah,
was the
fuck you,
truth.
dog. Fuck you.
I swear it.
Yeah, for real.
You were the very first. So you see, I now proclaim it to the world. You are my number
Oh
one
my
fan.
god. She's like,
leaving now.
okay,
I'm going to sneak aboard one of the European ships going to Holland. I won't return to this land until my paintings are recognized as great art. This is what I have decided. But
The
I
man's a
swear,
freak.
I'll never forget you. Never, never, never.
I mean, he was, yeah.
Right.
He got
Do me
caught
a
up in
favor.
something. He was doing
Please
bad
don't
shit.
Tell that Sawa woman where I'm headed.
This is ridiculous.
Are you sure you want to let that guy go?
I don't really care. I mean, he did give me a great set of Hooters.
Food- This episode is so funny. This is
Short
so
time
funny.
after that, the
Hooters?
artist who'd attempted to
Hooters.
travel to Holland was caught and immediately deported. However, the ukiyo-e painting he had with him was confiscated, and it eventually found its way to Van Gogh. They
Oh
say this is
my
what provided
god.
the inspiration for his series of sunflower paintings. This incident is just one more page that's missing from the history books. For Pete's sake!
Damn, that shit was funny, bro. Wow, dude. I did not expect that at all. but I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. That episode was so funny, man.
Yeah.
And I really love how everything was resolved. Like, it did kind of feel like, okay, maybe they're going to try to redeem this guy because, he got, like you said, caught up in something. But no, like, Fu was like, fuck this fool. But at the same time, like, he gave me great hooters. Like, I don't know. It was just like, it was funny. But like, even in the monologue at the end, or the voiceover at the end, like he got caught and deported and his painting got taken from him. It's just like
consequences.
There were consequences for what he did. He didn't get away scot-free. Like everybody got, caught for doing the fucking horrible shit they were doing. But all the other characters, the detective, that's the samurai detective guy with the fucking shake weight. So funny.
Yeah.
Like,
so unexpected. Like what a just distinct character chosen to be like the guy narrating and like leading the story.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll see him again.
I hope so. Please tell me this man is in multiple episodes. I would watch a whole spin-off show with just this man.
He's just like so nonchalantly like weird, which I liked. It was really funny.
Tying it all the way back to like Van Gogh too, or Van Gogh, was so funny as well. Like, I don't know, everything hit this episode. Like everything really hit. Like, it was not just funny, but the story was it was like entertaining.
Yeah.
There was never really a dull moment. I was either like really engaged in what was happening or like laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this one, like this and the Oni, what's his name?
Oh yeah.
Oniwaka. Those are my two favorite characters, two favorite episodes. And episode 1 is like really good, but I really like this one too because it flowed really well.
Yeah, no, it flowed really, really well. I mean, even seeing Jean and Mugen like getting up to whatever they were getting up to, like robbing the Yakuza and playing against the guy who ended up being like the main guy, behind everything. It just all came together really, really well.
Yeah.
Super solid. And again, it was just funny seeing like a bookstore, like a basically like a porno store.
That's how they didn't have freaking photos.
I know they had to draw it.
They had to draw it. Imagination.
I mean, shit. I've seen some of those images. They're fucking crazy.
They're graphic.
They're graphic.
They might be more graphic than actual pictures of it.
Yeah, because there's something about the traditional garb, like something about people in history. You think about. I don't think about them doing that stuff.
Oh yeah,
but I know they were. I mean, it was like
it was a lot. You had to be committed because once you got all the clothing off, then you're like, I'm fucking tired.
Right,
you got layers upon layers upon layers. You're like, you got to be in it.
Bro,
you can't lose steam.
Gone after I take off everything. You know what I'm saying? By the time both people derobe, it's fucking the next day.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't really know what it is about it. I think it's because all that stuff was so taboo that really I just like, when I see in my mind, everybody was being real polite about it, but I know that's not true.
Oh,
I know
no.
they were being freaks. I know people have always been freaks since like the dawn of man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
like there's fucking caveman art
politeness.
of, two cavemen 60-90 each other, I'll bet. Somewhere, they just don't put that in the museums. I promise you, they found a fucking skeleton in who knows
That's
where.
insane. They died?
Like Pompeii. Imagine they probably found some shit like that in Pompeii too.
Someone having sex during Pompeii?
Maybe they didn't know. There was people just at the breakfast table, I'm just saying, if you're gonna go out, imagine if you're like, it's the end of the world, I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything
you can't
about
stop it.
I don't have kids. I don't have a family, but I do have a partner. And we're gonna go out
that
with a fucking bang.
Oh yeah. Fucking Caveman 69 is probably the craziest thing that you've said.
I just think it's
on this shit.
I just think that exists. I think that exists somewhere, and maybe they're scholars and they're trying to figure it out. They don't know what it means, and they're like, "What does this mean?" Maybe this is some kind of ancient ritual.
What does this mean?
This was some kind of ritual the cavemen used to do. And then they posted online and people were like, bro, they're just 69ing each other.
Simple as that.
Case fucking close.
Yeah.
Don't need a Harvard degree.
No.
But that I mean, it's just so funny to me. Imagining people from like the olden time, even in like, American culture, like like George Washington and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they were doing crazy.
They be
shit.
fucking.
Yeah.
Everyone. Okay, that's it. Like that. That's the moral of the story.
People be fucking. Yeah.
Doesn't matter what time.
Yeah.
What
What era?
No,
people be fucking.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Also, it's so funny too. The character design for that one guy was just so like odd. But,
yeah, it was weird.
He was a creep. He was a weirdo. He was like,
well, they wanted like,
a leak.
Yeah, he was doing bad things and he was kind of creepy. But that's why I was like, maybe it's not him. But he was like not. He had a hand in it. He had a really big hand in it, like getting the girls. But he didn't like do anything with them. But still, he was like giving them away. And also he was like, I guess like getting assaulted by this woman and not being able to say no.
That's
she's like
crazy.
A Yakuza boss or whatever. And I think that her actual like man's was like the boss.
Oh, for sure. But maybe, yeah, he was just like a little side thing.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, you know, it's just like it doesn't absolve him of the horrible things that he did, but like also that was terrible. That was something terrible that was happening to him as well. But he was luring these people in.
No, I know. It started with him.
Yeah.
It started with him.
You know, his weakness, you know, I understand, you know, he also was going through stuff, awful stuff.
But still, you have a choice.
But it's not
There's a choice. You always have a choice.
It's not an excuse. It doesn't excuse that behavior.
No.
But yeah, overall, solid episode. I again, was not expecting that, but we're off to a great start today. Let's just jump into the next episode, which is episode 6, titled Stranger Searching.
Fuji.
The story has nothing to do with that.
Betwixt the time of then and now, the 3 wandering companions once again set out upon their quest, the journey in search of the samurai who smells of sunflowers. Mugen, Jin, and Fu follow the path that fate hath laid down for
They're getting far.
They are.
That shit would have taken them a long time.
Whoa.
What the heck?
Look at that! We just got to Edo and our luck's looking up already.
Whoa, it's all you can eat for free?
Not only that, we're gonna win this thing. The 3 of us are always half-starved anyway, so this must be in our destiny.
Alright then, who's next in line? The registration fee is 1 shoe.
No way, I thought it was free.
Well, I could take something worth that amount, I suppose. If you win, you get the whole pot.
Got no choice.
Fine, whatever.
Whoa! Oh, I like her little
I know,
keychains.
it's
How about
cute.
your samurai friend over here?
I'm sorry, but I can't simply hand over the embodiment of a warrior's soul.
Once we win, you'll get him right back.
He said, hey.
Think of it as handing him over for safekeeping. Okay, let's go stuff our faces.
They got clogs on.
And they're covering their faces.
Oh, back with the scratch. Would you ever do that?
The munching has commenced. Would I do this?
Yeah, eating contest.
Oh yeah. I'm no Joey Chestnut, but depending on my opponents, I mean, I'll probably place pretty high.
And of course, I, Ichiemon, Edo's #1 gossip, will be your announcer.
Okay.
Today is Buddhist priest Ingen, known for his catchphrase, "To hell with vegetarianism."
Damn.
This shit got funny as hell. Bro, you know, it's always the skinniest fucking people who win these things.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, where does it go?
Would you look at that? We already have a contestant throwing in the towel. We're barely underway and the man's given up.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Must not consider stopping. My sword's on the line. Now swallow, damn it.
Bro, I've been like that at a Korean barbecue before.
Bro, yeah. All you can eat sushi. I've
Yeah.
seen the light like that too.
Yep. Like, I gotta get my money's worth.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, they put something in there.
Bites the dust.
They did.
They did.
We're down to the final
They
3
did. Fu's still in.
Boo!
Oh, last year's champion too. Yeah.
And a newcomer to the contest, a mysterious giant of a man. Wait a minute, I missed
Oh,
one.
Fu.
There's one more. And what's more, she seems to be a petite young girl. All 4 of them have
Oh,
begun their
fuck.
22nd bowl. 22 was last year's record. What's
Oh.
this? Have the Queen of Sweets chopsticks stopped moving? He's given the signal. She's done for the day.
Rice coming out of the nose is crazy.
Yeah.
How could I lose? I won't accept defeat. I refuse to accept defeat.
This is unbelievable. Last year's champion, Sonosuke, is down for the count.
Another!
This girl's stomach is a cosmos unto itself. It's connected to the void of the universe.
It's a cosmos unto itself.
The unthinkable has finally occurred. What's more, they've done what no eater has done before and broken the 27 bowl barrier.
Oh.
Finally gotten the personal data on these two contestants. The young girl's name is Fu, age 15, and the name
She's
of the large man
15?
is...
Damn.
Wait, I can't read this. This is unprecedented in the history of gluttony. Unless my eyes deceive me, these two have picked up their pace even more. The cooks are having trouble keeping up with them.
Shut the hell up, will ya?
That's so funny.
How much food can a human being eat? Where have we been? Where are we going? This is truly awe-inspiring.
It may very well be that what we are witnessing here today is a birth. A birth of the next stage of human stomach evolution.
Human stomach.
Evolution.
Stupid fly.
Girl, eat.
It's over. She's given up.
No!
I win! Yay!
That's not what was happening.
This can't be happening.
Why the hell do you put your hands together? You're winning.
There was a fly in my face.
Who the hell are you anyway?
Get off my case.
Who the hell are you?
Hi, everybody. How is you this day?
Those swords are mine.
Fat-faced little girl, you put up good fight. You are girl ninja?
That's
He's
right.
full of
You
fucking,
are a girl ninja?
fucking German or what? He's from fucking Holland.
First place.
Do I look like a ninja? Why would I even need to point that out?
Hey, Fu, is that just me or does this guy talk kind of weird?
Well, I'd say he's talking pretty weird.
His eyes look blue to you.
It's not blue.
Check out the red hair.
Yeah, it is red.
Allow me to introduce. I am Georgie. I am Japanese, born and raised. Do you not believe I speak truth?
Doesn't matter, but those swords you're carrying are my life. I appreciate you.
Oh, what the fuck?
This shit is crazy.
Food looks crazy.
What's that?
I want to do Edo sightseeing. You be tour guide. I will give swords back as thanks.
Sorry, forget about
I
it.
can't.
Out of luck. We don't know
I
nothing
can't.
You wherever
Why is this so funny right now?
Why is this shit so funny?
We need your help. We've received reports that a European is wandering around in disguise. Have you seen anybody like that? A real European? I'm not
So
sure.
foreigners aren't allowed in Japan at this point in time?
Damn, I don't know.
Around here.
This is famous Kaminari-man.
Bro, his
yeah?
fucking head.
Bro, I know.
Actually, this is...
Kaminari-man, impressive. Booyah!
Come on, help me out here, will you?
Kaminari Man, I never knew that.
That one's man number 1, and that's man number 2.
Oh, the clogs. They're all.
Oh, they're all,
from
yeah.
there.
Here you are, sir.
Oh,
Ooh.
So now we eat the Edo-style sushi, yeah?
You're always so loud.
Can't believe they're eating again.
A European? You're serious? You really think he was here?
We got a tip that there was a man in the Big Eater competition who fit that description.
Oh, he might be disqualified if they find
Well,
out.
there
Damn.
was a large man about this tall who talked kind of funny.
Yay! Tamabaka! Hammer tall!
This guy's fucking funny, dude.
Oh,
Samurai
I
Champloo.
know, it's scary.
I swear, I can't believe how much you two can eat.
You gotta be kidding. I always have room for free food.
Listen up, you peasants. I want your attention. We've received a report there may be a European somewhere in this restaurant. You low-life scum better not be hiding this, man.
When someone talks to me like that, it sort of puts me in a harboring kind of mood.
You get in our way and you're gonna regret it. If I were you, I'd apologize.
When someone talks to me like that, it kind of pisses me off and I want to resist even more. Give me that sword on your back, will you?
I know gimme.
Huh? This ain't no time to be stingy, asshole!
That's the European we've been looking
So,
for.
I don't give me.
I know, gimme. Oh, fuck.
Always put
Somehow
chopsticks in him, all the skewers and shit. I know, gimme.
I know, gimme.
I know, gimme.
Let's go.
Oh. Damn.
Son of a bitch, where could they go?
Why do you always feel it's necessary to stir things up?
Can't help myself. Guys like that just put a bug up my ass.
Yeah? And what happens if we can't stay in Edo because of this?
Ooh.
Who are these guys?
Traditional Japanese beauty. So this is Miss Beauty's house, yeah?
You do realize that people are after you, right?
This is no time to take in a play.
This is last, me promise you.
He just wants to see the sights. Oh, he's in love.
A lot of kabuki theater, though. A lot of men were playing women.
Right.
You do know that's not a...
Oh, this is person I love. I go to see.
What do you mean,
They're more open-minded in Europe around this time, you know.
he's doing?
Is true? You are a man?
Huh? That's definitely gotta be a guy.
No, cannot be.
Hey, don't take it out on him. Stop it. He didn't do anything.
It's good because like man better. And you are just my type.
Let's
My
fucking
man.
go.
I ask you a favor. Will you listen to my story? When I tell you before I am Japanese, I am really from far country called Holland.
Holland. The clogs gave it away.
The Bible says, thou shalt not lie with mankind. In my country, they treat me like a deviant. And then one day I discovered the book of Saikaku Ihara of Japan, the great mirror of manly love. I read this book, and it was very shocking.
The path of sexuality is not something that causes chaotic carnal desires to gush forth. It is a means by which a moment in one's life may be transformed into an aesthetic time and space. It is in no way a vulgar thing. On the contrary, it is a relationship built on the highest standards of rectitude and respect. Bushido was built around the solidarity and cohesiveness of a male group which had expelled all women. They pledged loyalty to their brothers, prepared to lay down their lives, and spilled their red blood in the act of ritual suicide. The philosophy of Bushido has much in common with the path of male love.
Japan
He loves
is
it.
the greatest, wonderful culture of manly love. When I first read this, I think Japan is like no other country. It is like heaven on earth.
Well, if it isn't the European and the insolent fools who sheltered him. Now come along quietly.
I do not understand. Why do you arrest me? I do not anything wrong.
Here in our land of the rising sun, even if dogs and cats and worms are allowed, there's no law that says we have to accept foreigners.
Wat? De brutaliteit.
Oh. Whoa!
The Europeans are everywhere.
The Europeans.
You're all just a bunch of monsters. You better surrender peacefully or else.
Screw you.
Damn.
Get that bastard. Kill him if you want.
Mugen, I keep my promise to give back sword now.
This guy's like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I know.
Mugen. Yeah, I know.
Real samurai.
What's going on? Are those guys the next act or something?
Oh, samurai!
All right, hold it right there.
Now this is a show right here.
Hold it! I have here an official order.
Look what's on it. The scarlet seal of the shogunate.
Let me inform you of this man's true identity. This is the chief merchant of the Dutch East India Company's Japan branch, Governor General Isaac Chicheng.
We beg your forgiveness for our reprehensible insolence.
Any idea what's going on?
It appears our friend the foreigner has official dispensation from the shogunate.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sakemon Tanaka, official representative assigned by the shogunate. I've been sent here to act as interpreter.
Opperhoofd, ik heb u lopen zoeken.
Maar ik wil niet weg.
Opperhoofd, vergeet niet dat de dag van uw bezoek aan de shogun ook nadert.
No idea.
Ze
Yeah.
laten weten dat u door ziekte geveld was.
Echt niet, zei ze.
I see. That's probably what he said.
It sounded like he said, Shiza.
Like, I see.
Hoped to live
Oh,
in
I
this
like this song
country as a
too.
Japanese.
Hey, cheer up.
But someday will come when this country will accept people like me. One day things will change and people here will not be so tight-assed.
Nobody's gonna be able to relax their ass with you around.
Oh, damn.
Dang.
Get it?
Hey, wait a minute. There's something I wanted to ask you.
What is it?
Have you ever heard of a samurai who smells of sunflowers?
No, I have not heard of this. However, it was we Dutchmen who first bring sunflower here to this beautiful country of yours. Perhaps if you give me more clue to go on than that.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm not really sure if it's a clue or not, but I have something that belongs to him.
You must not show this to anyone.
Huh?
It is very dangerous thing in this country. Do not let anyone see it. I am sorry, but there is only one thing that I can tell you. Nagasaki is where you should to look. I am sure you might be able to find answers there.
Nagasaki. Hey, wait!
So, what are we supposed to do now?
Isn't it obvious?
Hey!
Wow. The Edo chapter, the end. Part 1, the end.
What? Seriously?
Whoa, the Nagasaki chapter starts next time. These 2 episodes were both awesome. Back-to-back bangers that were not only great, but funny. Like, just had everything. With every new show or series we react to, there's always that moment where I can feel myself, like, become completely sold, and this is that moment.
Yeah.
Like, the first
These last
4
two episodes. And I think that because, like, with any show, they're, like, setting up, obviously, like, the characters and dynamics and things that you should know about the characters moving forward, that enforces, like, what they do and who they are and all that stuff. And I think that now it's finally feeling like it's not just moving, but it's like we as the viewers know, and the show knows too. So it feels like that, and it feels more like solidified.
Yeah.
And there's more of a like I know what to expect, like beat by beat through like an episode of Samurai now than I did before, because it was kind of like different in the episodes following these two. But yeah, I mean, like the comedy is like amped up like tenfold, super funny. Even like, yeah, the flow of the episodes are like kind of similar. These last two, there was like narration, but also it just followed like the through line of like a story and it can in its complete end, episodically.
Yeah, and we're getting to the end of the first chapter, and we're going on to the second chapter. So there feels something significant in that, you know, and I kind of feel that too. Like I feel like, okay, this does kind of feel like the end of one part and the beginning of a next.
And we're getting more information about like the sunflower guy, and like Nagasaki like being the place where she should look, and then it's going to be like more clues and this and that, and like I don't know the significance of the skull yet.
But even the guy's reaction to it was very interesting. I'm glad that we're getting anything at all, and it does feel like we're working towards something now. Absolutely, like, loved these 2 episodes. The first 4 episodes were great. Solid setup. Really good at getting us used to the characters and this very unique setting and aesthetic of Samurai Champloo. But this is what did it for me.
I would say the part 1 and part 2, like that could have just been one episode.
For sure. Felt long.
Yeah. That's where it kind of was like, because the first 2 were really strong. And then it hit that 2-parter, and I was like, like this kind of feels like it's like didn't need to be 2 episodes. But now we're back.
Yeah, now we're back. Imagine if these episodes were 2 episodes each, they might have not hit as hard as they did. You know, so I think you're definitely onto something about the last 2-parter, the Hellhounds episode. But yeah, even the new character that we meet in this episode, the guy from Holland,
bro, we were
so
dying,
funny, bro.
That shit was.
I haven't laughed that hard,
and it literally hit so hard because obviously we're watching this in the dub, so we got an actor who was able to do like an accent, and it was just so funny, like hearing them react to him and interacting that like first initial meeting. Like, bro, I was like literally crying. I don't know why it was. I don't know why it was so funny to me. It was like the way he looked and the way he was talking. It was just so hilarious. I couldn't stop. And
yeah.
And then like his story was like so nice.
Yeah.
And I like how it's interpreted like, yeah, he is like a gay man.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And even like that book that he found from Japan, like it was. The insinuation was it like was a group of men who like fought with men, but like really is like more of a cover that these are like gay men.
Yeah.
And it's like honorable, like you know, it's like, oh, but we you know,
I think
we're together. We shunned women because we're like, you know, want no desire, like no, your desires are somewhere else.
Yeah. I wonder if it was meant to be like, no, this is the warrior's way, but a gay man reading it is like, oh, this is the gayest shit I've ever heard. Like,
but it is also
doing this for this reason.
Yeah, it is also inherently like, yeah, they are gay because it's like at this point in time in history, it wasn't like you said in Holland, he was a deviant. Yeah, so like they are using that way to like.
But also, yeah, he could see through it. Like, I know what's really going on here.
Yeah, and he's never seen like representation of it before, and I think that like. even when we're talking about the previous episode with like the drawings of like pornography, like that was all around the world, but I think that like Japan definitely, and even now I guess you see it. It's different now.
Fan art's different now.
Fan art's different now. But it just wasn't like a thing in a lot of places. So I was like, dang, like this is crazy seeing like drawings of two men being together. So they say I want to go to fucking Japan. And it's so funny, he's like loaded, like he's like a governor, like he's so rich, and it was just like giving off like, I don't know, weeb energy of like Japan's the best country ever.
That shit would be me 100%. I mean, it's the same kind of story. I read a bunch of books, I've seen a bunch of shows, and now I need to go. I need to go.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah. There's definitely like a turning point. Like when I was a kid, it was like, it was infectious. Like I was definition like weeb.
Oh, high school Josh was like poster child for what a weeb is. Yeah I was in the dictionary beside the word weeb.
And that's when it was not a great term. Now everyone calls themselves weebs.
I don't even remember if when I was in high school the word weeb was even used. It was more like otaku. People would call each other like otakus.
And then it's like, oh, but that's just like a nerd for something. And then they learned that that's just like the name of. But like that too. Like I remember when it was like otaku, and then it was like weeb, and then it was like
weeb came along,
and then we came along, and then it wasn't so great, and then now it's like we're taking the word back, like nerd,
And I think it was even like weeaboo before weeb, and then it got shortened to weeb later.
Yes. And now it's just.
But yeah, I've talked about it before. Long hair, big ass backpack, doing Naruto runs, and jutsus from class to class. That was me. That was my
I would
identity.
come back from middle school, and I'd go into my room on my laptop and eat ramen with chopsticks and watch anime.
Yep.
And I thought that was the peak of my existence.
Oh yeah.
And it was hitting.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and it was hitting.
For me, it was like AMVs with like AFI and My Chemical Romance. Emo music, put behind anime fight scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that was my era, and it was a great time. But I like always since that moment, since I've been a fan. I've wanted to go to Japan, so many fans of these things. But now I think I want to go for other reasons, just to see more.
Yeah. It's funny too, like thinking about like people who are really interested in like Japanese culture and like anime and manga and just like things in Japan, like food and everything else, like history, and thinking about like how that's like when you see it reversed, it's so funny. Like in other places, when they're like, oh, I want to go to America. Like I want to wear that cowboy hat. I want to get cowboy boots. I want to eat a burger. I want to go, get some barbecue. Yeah. Like I want to get on a tractor. I want to go to Hollywood. Like it's just so funny. Like that's like, oh yeah. Or like going to American Costco for the first time.
Yeah, but that's everywhere. You take it for granted. When you live there, you take it for granted. It is funny because we live here.
Yeah. Or like going to like American 7-Eleven or like just any like Target. Target's a big one because I think Australia, like most places, obviously Target's like an American company. A lot of places don't have Target. So a lot of people from like the UK come down into America and they're like, I have to go to Target. Like we have to go to Target. And they're like, go to Target. And they're like, just like making Target seem like it's the craziest thing ever. And I'm like, you know what? Target is pretty cool.
Target is cool.
But it's just a thing that you don't even like think about.
You take for granted.
Yeah.
I think at some point I have to go to Japan.
Well, yeah.
Before it was because I liked this thing and I was like, I want to go to where they make this thing. But now it's like you said, culture, food, just getting to see like all of the sites. Like I want to go for so many more reasons now. Incredible episode though. Come on now.
Yeah, two bangers.
Two bangers back to back. I'm trying to think of what else even happened in this episode. I mean, the eating contest was so funny. Like I was saying, like I have never laughed. I haven't laughed as hard as I laughed in a reaction before. Like this episode was the hardest
and the
I've
two,
ever.
yeah, these two were so funny. We got an age. I didn't know Fu was 16 years old.
15.
15 years old.
15.
Jesus. How old is everyone else?
Yeah, you know. But just like that idea was so funny too. Like I love like the aesthetic of Champloo. Like the little they're not keychains, I guess. What are they? I guess they kind of are.
Yeah, they are.
On her like sword. I like the idea that they're having this like eating contest with these commentators. It even looks like there's kind of graffiti sometimes, like on some of the buildings and things. Like it's just like
it's a blend. It's a blend
so
of
cool,
like
man.
current time or like that, 2004, and also like back in the day. Like that's why you see like the guy with like the chain necklace and like the mohawk that's dyed. Like I don't know, it's just not something that is historically accurate. And they say in the beginning like it's not going to be. So don't look for that in the show because there are a lot of things that are like very, what's the word? Modernized.
Modern. Yeah.
And has like a certain aesthetic that they try to like follow. Like I saw that early on with like the main, like the bosses or like the governor's kid. Like he had like that tracksuit kimono and I was like, oh, this is like the vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love it. These 2 episodes were the episodes that really hooked me, that really made me completely
I would agree.
fall in love. Yeah. Well, that's going to do it for our reaction and discussion of these 2 episodes. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you laugh as hard as we did? Anything we missed, any and all thoughts, leave them down below. And consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet. If you enjoy these reactions, it helps. It matters. It really, really, really does. Even liking the video helps as well. And if you'd like to see the full uncut, unedited, uncensored versions of these reactions and all of our previous reactions, all you got to do is go to patreon.com/volume1pod, or you can even click join somewhere next to the subscribe button on this video. Speaking of our Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to take a special second to shout out and thank members of our V1P tier. So thank you to all, but a very special thank you to
Try Sapphire, Wombo, David Ramirez,
Jonathan R. Quattro, and Pablo Lucchini. Thank you guys from the bottom
we
of
love you
our hearts.
so much, V1P.
We love you. We love you. We love you. And shout out to everybody. No matter how you show your support, the only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro. That's always the same and never changes, which today, Megan, is backwards beauty or reverse from behind or whatever it was.
Reverse from behind. Beauty from behind.
It was reverse beauty or something like that.
No, it was backwards beauty.
Okay, backwards beauty. Until next time,
you're a man. Even better.
Even better. What did he say? Like, I know, gimme, or whatever he said.
Oh, I know, gimme. Yeah. He goes, hey, can you give me that, will you? He goes, I know, gimme.
It was something. It was.
I know, gimme. He literally said, like, I'm not going to give it to you.
Until next time, I know, gimme.
Okay.
Thank you for watching, for clicking on this video, for hanging out with us. And until next time, I know, gimme. That sounds so crazy.
I know, gimme.
Oh, God. It was, what it really did remind me of? Like, me and you doing voices.
Right.
It felt like just like people having fun.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, it was great.
I know, gimme. He goes, what the fuck?